Have you ever wondered how old Godzilla really is? Well, the exact age of the G-Man depends on his different incarnations and versions. And here in this video, we will list down the 10 oldest Godzillas as seen in their last appearances in their respective movies, as well as timelines. So let's get to it. Number 10. Shin Godzilla. While Shin Godzilla is one of the most powerful and surely one of the most terrifying and largest incarnations of the G-Man, he is also the youngest with a lifespan of only a few days to a couple of weeks old, as we have seen in the movie, him rapidly developing and evolving from one form to another in a matter of days. The first form and the previous protoforms of his might have taken a few more days beforehand to develop, and so we will put him at least a week old. Number 9. Godzilla Jr. Baby Godzilla hatched from a Godzillasaurus egg on Adonoa Island that was found in a pteranodon nest guarded over by an irradiated pteranodon called Rodan, who saw baby Godzilla as his younger brother. The baby hatched in 1993 and was aptly named Godzilla Jr., and by the time of their battle with Destroyer in 1995, the small fledgling Gojira would have only been around 2 to 3 years of age. Number 8. Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla's origins have always been murky. It is acknowledged that he is a clone of Godzilla from outer space, but the specific facts of his development is hazy. Bits of Godzilla's DNA were hurled into space and transformed after being eaten up by a black hole and later emerged from a white hole as Space Godzilla. But it would have either been Godzilla's DNA carried by Mothra or by Biolante's death. Either way, his maximum age would only be around 5 years old. Number 7. The TriStar Godzilla. The 1998 Godzilla was a big deformed marine iguana born from a nuclear testing in French Polynesia's Atoll Islands, while it is still an egg. Because the experiment was conducted in the summer of 1968, the creature grew over a 30-year period. His irradiated genes allowed him to grow to a height of almost 60 meters, or 200 feet. Even though this version died the same few days after making landfall in New York, he would still be around 30 years given the maturity period. Number 6. GMK Godzilla. The Godzilla in GMK is a malignant monster formed from the restless souls of people died as a result of the Japanese military's acts during World War II, which have congregated inside Godzilla's body and who arrived in modern-day Japan to seek vengeance upon the nation. So to say, this Godzilla that is reformed would be as old as his demised form, which would put it around 47 years of age. Number 5. Heisei Godzilla. It is theorized that in the Heisei era, that Godzilla and his ilk are descendants of a dinosaur species called Godzillasaurus, which survived the demise of the dinosaurs at the end of the Cretaceous period. The Godzillasaurus that would later become Godzilla lived on Lagos Island prior to World War II and was altered by radioactive fallout. So by the end of the battle against Destroyer, this Godzilla would have been around 80 to 90 years old. Number 4. Godzilla Singular Point. Although little is known about the nature of this Godzilla and where he came from, it is presumed that Godzilla has been around for several centuries because he appears in many legends and myths, implying that he has interacted with humanity previously at various stages of his life prior to his exposure to the archetypal element that transformed him into a bipedal dinosaurian kaiju. So he is definitely between 500 to 1000 years of age. Number 3. Godzilla Earth. Godzilla Earth is thought to be a plant-based mutant that consumed a tremendous amount of metal elements throughout its development and became a moving organism that is indestructible, slowly growing over time. This Godzilla, like those in the Monsterverse and the Shin continuities, has a new redesigned origin, and he is believed to be the end product of natural selection on Earth, and has gone on to live and conquer the globe for 20,000 years from the 21st century till the events of the Planet Eater in the future. Number 2. Showa Godzilla. It is proposed in the original Godzilla that he was an ancient transitional reptile connected to both land and sea reptiles that slept deep underground for millions of years until being disturbed by an American hydrogen bomb test. The second Godzilla is also a member of the same species, and like his predecessor, He was presumably awoken by an American hydrogen bomb test. This put them both in the range of 65 to 100 million years of age. And number 1, the Monsterverse Godzilla. In the Monsterverse comics, Godzilla Awakening, the prequel to Godzilla the movie, the G-Man is explained to be an ancient life form from the Permian period, which deviates from the previously accepted origin tale of him being deformed by the hydrogen bomb. This origin story would definitely put the Monsterverse version as the oldest Godzilla, a super species being more than 252 million years of age and living through many ages of the Earth, and also coexisting with other super species called Titans. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button for support and subscribe, but most of all, smash that bell icon for regular updates on new videos right here on this channel. Till the next one, take care fam.